You know that feeling when you've had to keep a secret for a long time and you're just busting to let it out? Well, that's been me, and I have some awesome outcomes to share with you about our Positive Birth program. And I've had to keep it a secret because the data was collected from a major public hospital in Western Australia, and I had to wait for official permission to share. I'm Melissa Spilstead, author of the Positive Birth program and director of Hypnobirthing Australia and Hypnobubs. I know that our program makes an incredible difference to people's lives, but it is so satisfying to now have the outcomes collected by an independent source through a public health system that validates what we've known as a group for over a decade. The Positive Birth program works. In 2018, award-winning childbirth educator, midwife and nurse Kasey Biggar was instrumental in having our Positive Birth program, Positive Caesarean birth program and our Positive Birth Indigenous programs all implemented into Bunbury Hospital in Western Australia. She collected data over a year-long period and compared the birth outcomes of those who attended our flagship Positive Birth program with those who didn't. And let me tell you, the results are going to blow you away. When she shared the amazing results with the Western Australia Country Health Service, which is responsible for 19 hospitals throughout regional and rural WA, they were so impressed, they decided to roll our program out throughout all of their hospitals' service. So, what were the outcomes? 52% reduction in non-elective caesarean births, a 40% reduction in morphine use. Epidurals, down 32%. Gas used during birth, down 22%. Inductions, down 15%. The use of water during birth, using the shower or bath, up 95%. And spontaneous vaginal birth, up 22%. And these outcomes, they're actually quite extraordinary. So further research is about to take place. But it doesn't stop there, because it's not just about how we birth, it's also about how we feel about our birth. And there is so much birth trauma experienced in our modern world, and we need to change that. The Positive Birth program can play an instrumental part in this change. With the outcomes collected at Bunbury Hospital, the women were asked to choose words to describe birth before and then after attending our Positive Birth program. This course completely changed the way women described birth, from negative to positive. Before attending our program, 70% of the women used the word pain to describe birth and 60% used the word scary. After attending the Positive Birth program, almost 90% of the birthing mothers used the word empowered to describe birth, and over 60% used the word strong. The conclusion of the report was that the Positive Birth program has made a significantly positive effect on excitement and preparation for labour and birth, made an increase in spontaneous vaginal birth, and a decrease in medical interventions. We are Australia's largest, leading, most popular childbirth education course. More parents in Australia attend our courses, either face-to-face, via webinar, or through our online courses, than any other childbirth education course in Australia. And the reason for our popularity is, this is a professionally designed childbirth education course, written by a qualified educator with many years of experience, in collaboration with over 250 birth workers, health professionals, educators and parents throughout Australia and the world. This course is comprehensive, it's evidence-based, but it's also down to earth. We include what you need to know, the tools that you can utilise during your pregnancy and birth, and your birth partner learns more about their role so they can be a wonderful support. It provides a toolkit to prepare for a calm and empowered birth, however that birth plays out, whether it be natural or need medical intervention. Because let's face it, we live in the best of times. We have access to wonderful medical care should we need it. Some things are outside of our control, but what is within our control and what has been shown to make a very big impact on the outcome is your preparation for birth. So check us out and get in touch. We have face-to-face, webinar, or online options for our courses. We are the Positive Birth Program, and the outcomes show that attending our courses can make an incredible positive difference to the outcomes of your birth.